everyone, and welcome back to episode 5 of The Cycle. Thank you for tuning in once again, and as always, remember to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us over on Twitter at TheCyclePod_. Today's episode is going to be a little different, but also a lot more fun. We are doing an all-time NBA fantasy draft. We have 8 teams drafting. It's 9 rounds. And I will announce the participants by saying the draft order is along with their team name. So picking first, we have Nug as the Salem Executioners. George is picking second. His team name is Linsanity. Will has a third pick. His team name is the Sunset Beach Ballers. The Philadelphia Foreskin have the 4th pick, and that is AJ Morrow. Look at Curry Man with the 5th pick. That's Matt Saffin. The 6th pick, the ISO Joes. Their manager is Zachary Ford. The 7th pick, Jeffrey Ecker, and his team name is Jeff Sheff. And with the 8th and final pick, we have Ben Phillips, and his team name is Heather's Tang. So let's get this thing kicked off.
Hey,
Nug, you are on the clock with the first pick of the draft.
All right, this is
you guys
pretty.
hear me all right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you all right, Benjamin?
This is a pretty easy pick, number 1 overall. I'm taking the one and only, the GOAT, Michael
Dummy.
Jordan.
Dummy.
Yeah, way to mess up an easy pick.
That. What gets him over LeBron?
What do you mean, Jeff?
Why over LeBron?
He has the killer instinct. LeBron doesn't have it.
Killer instinct to gamble his money away.
Bro, LeBron got it all.
Yeah, he
All
should
right.
have let Killer Instinct punching Steve Kerr in the mouth.
Hey, we need a bully on our team.
With the second
Yeah,
pick,
bully the other team, not your own.
it's kind of crazy that I got the greatest player in NBA history with the second pick. I'm picking LeBron James.
Facts, dude.
There it
Facts.
is. There it
The
is.
king.
William, you were on the clock.
It's a shame you're going to make it to the finals and lose.
Maybe you'll get swept in the first round.
Maybe if I play the best team ever twice, and then play one of the best teams ever without Kyrie and
Yeah, you're going to play my team. It's the best. We don't lose in the finals.
Yeah, you also
All right,
play
with the
Plumbers.
third pick,
Play baseball though.
best playmaker of all time, Magic Johnson. Covering 1 through 5 on the defensive end.
Magic Johnson to the Sunset Beach Ballers.
Will loves
Magic
defense.
Johnson, more like tragic.
Hopefully he's not bringing AIDS with him.
Aw.
Will, as long as you don't bring him to the Clippers game.
All right, in the goddamn Clippers game.
All right, with my pick, I'm picking Kareem, best offensive center ever, and great defense.
AJ, I thought you liked Hakeem over Kareem.
Hey, listen, Hakeem's great, and it was a difficult decision, but at the end of the day, I think Kareem's better.
All right.
Matthew,
I think
debut.
we're gonna take AJ's boy. We're gonna take Hakeem. We need the post presence.
I thought you were about to take James Harden.
We need the post presence on both sides.
Normally, right here with my pick, I'll take a shooter. But I need a unit on my team. Diesel, Superman, the original Superman, Shaquille O'Neal.
thought you were about to take Dwight Howard.
Fuck no.
You picked that fat-ass old man.
Fat-ass old man.
All right. I
Oh,
can't
Jeff's
believe I'm
licking his
getting
chops.
this pick. I can't believe I'm getting this pick at number 7. A man that averaged 30 points, 23
Oh
rebounds,
no.
the best center ever. Give me Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Ah.
Garbage man.
You could have got him. You could have got him in round 4.
Bro, don't insult him like
At
that.
least second
That
round.
just shows your lack of basketball knowledge.
It's
Best
a
center
shame
of all
that
I
Will
have
played
high
in an era with a
basketball
bunch of little
IQ.
kids.
No, hey, listen, he did play against some tall guys, but he was way
time.
more.
The average center height in Wilt's day and age was around 7 foot.
I don't think Wilt is beating out like a Hakeem or Shaq. I just don't see it. Or
Wilt
I
beats
don't
out
see it.
Shaq. Wilt, the only center Wilt's not better than is Shaq. The dude weighed like 640 pounds when he played in the NBA. He can't be better than that.
Unit, baby.
Bring Wilt in and play him.
But anyways, with the
Gotta be
pick
ignoring
here
that
at 8,
joke.
we got Heather's Tang making back-to-back selections here, dude. And see, I have so many options right now. Like I would pick Kevin Durant, but the fact of the matter is he's not good enough to go here, man. And anyone that thinks he's better than these 2 players that I'm picking, especially my first choice, just don't know basketball, dude. I'm just telling you. But with this first pick, I'm taking the Great White Hope, Give me Larry Bird.
Big Larry Bird and Kobe.
And then with the, with the second pick,
Spoiler.
well, I'm gonna say it's a sad night, but hey, you better say Bird, not Larry in that.
Doesn't fit in the box, bro.
Just say Bird, not Larry.
Oh my god.
Just say
Why?
legend.
What's wrong with Larry?
Just say
Ain't his name.
Yeah.
Where's Larry?
But the
That's
second
literally
one,
his first name. His first name is literally Larry.
You
let
know
me
where
tell
Larry
you-
is?
Let me tell you, Mamba down, give me Kobe.
Oh,
Aw.
Well,
Damn it.
I
Damn, you made a bad
can't
pick and you're an
stand that,
asshole.
bro. I can't stand that.
yeah,
All
that's
right.
a shame you didn't pick Kevin Durant.
so I have some pretty.
Yeah, 'cause Kevin Durant's terrible.
He would
Yeah, I
ball
have some
all
pretty-
over him.
No, he wouldn't.
I have some pretty interesting options.
Boston
here.
Bugle told you Larry Bird was better.
There are a lot of big bodies here that I can pick. I think I'm going to go with a guy that I can probably play at my center position and move Wilt down to power forward just because of his
Oh
athleticism.
my god.
I'm going to take Bill Russell. I get two of the greatest rebounders. No one's
You have the boomer squad, bro.
This isn't 2K.
Let's
Get him
go,
out.
Jeff.
Get him
Let's
out.
go.
good luck scoring down low on my
He's
team. That's all I'm
spamming
saying.
Pete Sanders. What the fuck?
Can't wait to
Best
be balling
defensive
all over
center
the
ever.
perimeter.
Just put Russell.
All right, my pick.
You really said, hold on. Best defensive center. He ain't nothing more than a glorified Draymond Green.
Hell yeah!
Whoa.
Yeah, because Draymond Green
Hell
averaged 8
yeah.
blocks a game and 4 steals a game.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, do you know how many rebounds Bill Russell averaged for his career?
50%.
Bill Russell never shot over 50%.
I
That's
didn't
fine. He
say
gets
I
me
didn't say
22
he was great
rebounds.
offensively. I said defensive.
So
gets
he's
me
not even
22
close to a
rebounds.
top 10 player. Not even close.
How many ship?
Whoa.
How many ship?
Write it down. He's not close.
And
That's
we're hearing
disrespectful,
from
guys.
2
You're
people
showing
that
your
have
lack
no
of knowledge.
basketball knowledge whatsoever
You're
about
showing
Do we
your lack
not
of
know
knowledge.
basketball because
Here
we
we
didn't
go.
play it?
And
We didn't play it.
grab people's balls in high
He
school.
has to stick to the Boston Bugle for his sources.
Am
Put
I up?
Bill Russell on a team that doesn't have 9 Hall of Famers. How's that go?
Still the best defensive player on the team.
He
Can I
played
go?
some really tough competition too, man.
Oh,
All right, Ford.
All right, with my pick, I need a scorer. Kevin Durant. Him and Shaq.
Whoa, that's
Hey.
early. That's early.
Good pick.
I mean, you can't.
That's not
deny
early
it.
at all. He's
That's
top
early.
10.
He's one of the
KD
best
is not
scorers
top
ever.
10
Top
right now.
10?
Please stop with the slander.
He's the second best scorer of all time.
It wasn't slander.
But try stopping
Larry Bird's the
Shaq
best.
and KD.
Honestly, do you think KD is a better scorer than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Matt.
Yes.
I picked Kareem and I believe that.
Just-
All right, Curry man.
If anyone's listening to this and knows basketball, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's all I can say.
I'm taking the original triple double, the Big O, Oscar Robertson.
That's a good pick.
I was gonna pick him.
Ooh.
Big D.
I'm glad Ben got that.
All right, you know what? He took who I wanted to take, so I'm gonna go with my next pick, and that is gonna be Tim Duncan. I'm gonna go with the two.
That's a great pick.
That's a
AJ.
great
That's
pick.
a fantastic.
And
everyone's
Nug needs
taking
new
my
shorts.
Rock is
Fif-
gone.
No, I wanted
18,
him.
15 all defense.
I wanted him, man.
Oh,
Bro, everyone's
big
taking my
fundamental,
players.
baby.
AJ, I actually agree with you on this one.
See, Ben?
That's a shocker.
Tell me about it.
Give it time.
Don't see that every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Magic, great playmaker, can play defense. The only thing he's lacking, a little bit of shooting. So I'm going to take the most transcendent shooter of all time, Stephen Curry.
Whoa, that's way too
Whoa.
early.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
My players, man. You're stealing
Look
my
at
guys.
Curry, man.
It's
You're
not a
stealing
bad
my
pick.
guys. I don't like it.
No, it's early for Curry.
How you going to feel whenever Steph Curry's running around picks?
Is it because he's not 65, Jeff?
He's
Hey,
not a top
hey,
15
hey,
player yet.
Hey, we got to
He
give him
could be by the end of his
75.
career.
That's when his dad. That's how old his dad is.
Oh.
Hey, guys, it's fine. Just let the old guys drop to me. I'll gladly take them, and my team will win every day.
Bill, I
All
love
right,
your
never
pick.
get fucking slammed on.
Yeah. You can have John Stockton guard Russell Westbrook, get his nuts thrown in his face.
In space.
All right, next pick.
All
George.
right, with my pick, I'm gonna pick one of the people with the most points in NBA history. I gotta have a score down there. I'm picking Karl Malone.
Ooh.
Picking his son.
Which one?
You taking his illegitimate son or his legitimate son?
On this team, we're making it a goddamn point to play defense. So with my
Picking
first pick,
John Stockton.
I'm taking Scottie Pippen.
Ooh.
I like
Oh.
that pick actually.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
mind
my
that pick.
God!
Sounds like a familiar team, MJ and Pippen. I would have loved
I
to
know
see
who
Yeah,
you're
we're gonna have
I
all-time
would've
teams,
loved
and you're just gonna have the '96 Bulls.
And right after that,
96 Bulls.
sticking with defense, I'm taking
Steve Kerr?
Kevin Garnett.
Matt, turn your camera.
Really?
Oh,
I'm surprised by
all
that.
right. We're throwing hands. We're throwing hands
I'm
right now.
surprised by that, Nug. You didn't pick your boy.
We're going with it.
All right, Nug takes KG to start off round 3.
All right, I'm
and
leaving.
George is back on the clock.
Stole my guy. I can't believe that.
Quit bitching.
That's all you do.
I
don't
know.
care.
Whoa.
That's all you're good for. Nothing else.
Damn right.
All right.
Hey, this is supposed to be fun. Let it go. Hey,
I'm having lots of fun.
I'm having fun with some Heather's Tang, baby.
Oh, I hope she listens to this.
World renowned.
George.
All right, I'm picking a guy who's army trained,
Yo, turn your camera on.
blocks like a beast. I'm picking David Robinson.
Okay,
There we go.
I like that
Camera
pick.
is on.
Solid pick. I like that.
Yeah, 6th best center ever.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna keep trying to space the floor with this pick. I'm gonna take one of the best three-point shooting big men of all time. Great in the post, Dirk Nowitzki, my
Yeah.
boy, German Jesus himself.
Good pick.
Well,
All right, AJ, the foreskin.
the Philadelphia Foreskin have a tough selection here. You know, I'm looking at some shooters. I definitely want to get some shooting in here. AI and Wade are good options, but they can't really shoot the three. So I'm going to go with the next best shooting guard, I believe. Give me the ISO legend,
Penny Hardaway?
Harden.
No! Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Wow. Jeff wanted a guy from past 1980. Holy shit.
Oh no, I didn't want him. I just think it's way too early for James Harden to be
Look at the
selected.
stats: 25, 5, and 6. Look
It
at
ain't
the
all
stats.
about the
Who you gonna
stats.
pick him? Who are you going to pick over him? That's a shooter.
You know what? I
Me?
want your team to have him. Go ahead.
You want D Wade and his 28% or whatever the hell he shoots?
One, Dwayne Wade?
I'd rather play Jerry West at the shooting guard position.
All right,
I
Matt.
think
Who you
Jeff,
taking?
Jeff was
No,
probably
hit him with the
thinking more
laugh.
along the lines of Gail Goodrich.
You pop a perky before you hopped on here, Jeff.
Hey, you guys can
No,
laugh
Dad
because
did.
you're just doubting the olden days, but I mean, Jerry West is a better basketball
Please-
player than James Harden. That's
Please
not.
put
That is false.
Bro,
Please
if they
put-
1v1, Jerry West is on the ground,
James
bro.
Harden and
Please
Jerry
talk to
West.
one NBA analyst that would take James Harden over Jerry West. The
James
logo.
Harden would turn him into a
Please.
slanky.
Please.
Charles Barkley
Who
just
doesn't
had
start when we get
LeBron as
lost
like
in
his
his own
7th best
beard?
player of all time.
Yeah, Charles Barkley had LeBron out of the top 5 all time.
Recency
Please put-
bias, guys. Come
Please
on.
put
Charles
Jerry West
Barkley
on Michael
bald and
Jordan.
fat.
Please, please, I beg you.
All right, can we go on?
Yes,
Matt.
Matthew. And look at Curry, man.
We go through the paint, so we're gonna get Moses Malone.
That's a fantastic pick.
Dr. J and Moses Malone.
All right, I'm up. Nug, you got one problem, man.
What's that?
I'm taking Isaiah Thomas, baby. Bad boys.
Oh, the Jordan rules. You're bringing the Jordan rules out on me.
Hell
You got
yeah.
some swag in your team.
I don't know how to spell Isaiah.
It's,
All right,
let it
I'm
fly.
extremely happy.
Just guess.
From Isaiah.
I'll just
I'm
put an IT.
extremely happy that this guy fell to me in the 3rd round.
Who?
I
Wesley
Want another
Feld?
center?
The 3rd best small forward ever. Give me Dr. J, Julius Erving.
It's a good pick. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a good pick.
And guys, if I
First
can,
good
I'd,
pick of the draft. It only took 3 rounds.
guys,
Here's my thing.
I'd like to share a story about Dr. J. This is kind of funny. He ended up fathering a girl that ended up being a top 20 tennis player at one point in her career. And the only reason he ever had her is because the girlfriend he had at the time, they ended up having sex because she had braces, so she couldn't do something else.
Jesus.
Where do you
Wow.
get this
Yes.
stuff?
Lovely story,
We
Jeff.
talking about kissing?
So
Dr. J shoot,
romantic.
though.
What?
Dr. J shoot?
Yeah, well, anyways, just have fun with Dr. J, Bill Russell, and Wilt.
Dude, you're gonna be like, there's gonna be 5 guys in the paint.
If we run the fast break, your team's gonna die.
Whoa. Wilt Chamberlain played 48 minutes a game for the entire season. He has enough
Against
standing on the
against used car salesmen.
Yep, go ahead. Keep spouting. Keep believing what you believe, because I got the
so slow.
third best player ever.
The
at
game
number
was
7.
so much slower than it is now.
Guys, you are so factually wrong on this. It's just
And
hilarious.
it was so much slower.
Sure, the game was slower, but that doesn't mean players are better now just because they're playing at a
No,
faster pace.
of course he won't get tired when they're literally like walking up and down the court.
Okay, yeah, Ben, just pick.
All right, well, we got back-to-back selections here again. Heather's Tang's making another splash into greatness here. With my first selection, I mean, I need a big man down low that's going to get me some boards, some blocks, and some scoring. So give me the big dude out of Georgetown. Give me Patrick Ewing.
Why are you talking
pick.
like that?
Okay, Ben. I respect it.
All right, and with my other pick, since I have the scoring from Kobe, Bird, and Ewing down low, I'm going to need some defense at my point guard position. He's a pest. He's great, and he'll also find Kobe and Bird on the wings. Give me the great man from Utah, John Stockton.
No!
I wanted John Stockton, bro.
I thought I was going to get
Absolutely.
Paul was available.
Chris Paul is not better than John Stockton. We're not getting into this, or else I'll punch myself in the face. We had this debate too much, and obviously you have no evidence that Paul is any better than
I
Stockton.
beat you every time.
Can we set an
You
over-under?
think you do. You think you do.
Can
but
we
you
set
don't.
an over-under on the combined age of Jeff's team by the end of this draft?
I'll give you
104.
104.
900.
He's already like twice that.
850.
Okay.
850. Are you
my
taking the
next pick-
over or under?
I'm taking the over.
I actually want to see who he picks next. I
Yeah,
think
with my next pick, like Ben's strategy, I'm going to need a guy to pass the ball to these great scorers. So, I'm going to go a little bit younger than you guys probably expected. I'm taking CP3 for my point guard.
Good
good
pick.
pick, Jeff. I respect
Hey,
that.
good
That
job.
was my
Hey,
guy.
Hey, I
was
will
my guy.
say, hey, the one thing I will say, the argument between Chris Paul and John Stockton is close. I'm going with Stockton, but Chris Paul is a great pick.
I respect it. It is close.
It is very close. I'm going with Stockton because you can say his points weren't great, but when you have a big man like Karl Malone dropping like 35 and 15 or whatever he was, I mean, you don't really need to score the ball that much. And he's got another nice shooter on his team, Jeff Hornacek. We don't know why he can shoot well. We'll discuss that. Sounds about right.
All right. With this pick, I'm going to take Shaq's buddy. Give me Charles Barkley. Underneath
All
him
right.
and Shaq.
All
Two
right.
units.
Bro, those two will not work together. They'll just be bickering the whole time, man.
You don't have a lot of
They'll
shooting
just be-
in your team, Ford.
They'll just be
Just
making
wait.
fun of each other. He's
Oh, wait,
got
never
KD.
mind. I was looking at Matt.
Isaiah.
All right,
I mean,
Matthew.
Still kind of don't.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of shooting, so we're gonna take a pretty good shooter all around. Though we're gonna take Paul Pierce.
Whoa.
Great pick.
His on the court's good. At the desk, he's sloppy, but
It's a little early for my liking for Paul Pierce, even though I am a Celtic fan. But regardless,
Really?
he's a great
Hey,
player.
he can score.
my
You
issue
can
is
lead.
I don't have any shooters, and most of the top
Yeah.
players right now can't really shoot. So
Anthony Morrow, you are on the clock.
Let's see. You know what? You'll be surprised by this. This guy actually was, along with being an amazing defender at the position, he was also a great passer, and he actually was a surprisingly good three-point shooter from what I thought. So he's pretty high on my board. I don't know if you guys will like it or not. I'm going to take Gary Payton.
Was it Kyrie?
Gary Payton.
Yeah, I have Gary Payton as my next best point guard. So
Gary Payton.
I like Gary Payton.
yeah, I don't mind it.
Give him the glove. The glove.
I want
The
some
glove.
numbers.
The glove.
But AJ, just so you know, Gary,
Gary
Payton
Payton,
said the
hey.
hardest player to ever guard, John Stockton. Not
Really?
Michael.
I respect
Yeah,
his-
he did say that. And AJ, I will say that was a great pick. You know why?
Was
Why?
it opposite day?
He played a year in Boston.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. It was like in 2005 or something. He played a year in Boston. It was the year before he went to Miami with Wade and Shaq.
Damn, I didn't know. That's crazy.
All right,
All right, Will.
baby. With my next pick, I'm going to be slotting him in at the 3. He's played there before with the Pistons. Whether your best player is a guard,
Rodman.
wing, center, I'm putting Dennis Rodman on him, baby.
Whoa.
Dang.
Dennis
I like
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
All right. I like it.
I don't know if he's a top 30 player all time, but I like
Where are
him.
you putting him, Bill? Power forward, small forward, center?
Doesn't
Put
matter.
him at the 3.
Hey, it's about what's best fits for your team. And looking at Bill's team,
He's got some.
He got scoring.
Yeah,
And
he
he
needs
got
defense.
defense.
You do need defense. So
Patrick and Rodman.
that's actually a good pick, Bill.
Thank you. That's why I picked him.
Just the reason I wanted Rodman in the next round.
All right, Jorge.
All right, my team's lacking a little bit of shooting here, so I think I'm gonna pick a shooting guard, someone to kick the ball out in a clutch situation. In the finals, I'm picking Ray Allen.
Ooh.
whoa.
Hey.
All right.
No Wade and LeBron connection?
All right.
Jerry West
We-
is still there, guys.
Jeff's taking
Don't-
it with his next pick.
I
Don't
will.
worry.
Great
He'll
pick.
be there. We got MJ. We got
You
Pippen. We got
shouldn't.
KG. We got some speed. We're going to get out and run. So I need a point guard that can move the ball, run a little bit. I'm taking Steve Nash.
Good pick.
I was gonna pick him. I should have picked him last pick.
Are you saying
And-
Steve Nash isn't fast?
Also, fully committing to the run and gun style. I'm taking Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't hate that pick.
Wow.
I'm going potential. He could be top 10, top 5 all time when it's said
Boo,
and
boo,
done.
boo, 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 boo.
Oh,
This
yes.
isn't about potential. This is what they've done.
Right now.
It's about
Yeah,
right now.
I think his
By
peak, he's in
therefore,
the
that
top.
pick
I
is
think his peak
illegitimate.
is a top 10 peak. I'm
Quiet,
gonna be
quiet,
honest.
quiet, quiet.
If we're picking on potential, give me Grant Hill, but we're not.
All right, Jeff takes Grant Hill.
No.
All
George?
right, Jorge is on the clock again. Is Emily in the
Kind of a
background?
hard pick.
Steve Nash.
I was gonna pick Steve Nash, but I should have picked him last round and waited for
Pick
Ray
the other
Allen
white
now.
boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jason Kidd. Give me Jason Kidd.
Nice pick.
Ooh.
He's not a kid though. He's a man.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
All right, Bill.
William.
All right, baby. All we need is a little bit of size. We got Dirk, but he ain't the best paint protector, so we're going to pick one. Maybe not the best guy on the board, but the best fit for this team. Pick a Robert Parrish.
Bro, I love that pick. Although it's way too early.
I like Robert. Yeah, I like
I
Robert.
love Robert Parrish.
Like I said, best fit. Maybe not the best player.
I like it though. I like it. I respect it. I respect your decisions.
All right, AJ Morrow and the Philadelphia Foreskin are on the cock.
So I was going through this. It's a tough choice. I was looking at Melo and Wilkins. They're both amazingly solid, obviously. But you know what? I want 3 and D. I want a guy who can do everything, and I think he's going to be one of the best players of all time once it's all done. Give me Kawhi Leonard.
We still drafting on potential.
Look at the peak.
7,
Look-
8,
look at
and
the
5.
peak.
if we're looking
He
at
hasn't
the peak,
even reached his peak yet.
His
we're
peak is
looking at-
his
Oh,
best season.
great.
Yeah,
His
but we're
best-
picking right now. This ain't potential. If I'm
Hey,
picking
his best
potential,
seasons are-
I'd be up there.
His
His
peak
best-
right now is a top 5 small forward of all time.
His best seasons are better than
And his
his best seasons are better than Paul Pierce's best seasons.
easily.
Yeah, but Paul Pierce did it for a long time. I'm not taking Kawhi over Paul
Listen,
Pierce.
I am with the argument that Kawhi hasn't done
Picking
it.
off of potential. Can I pick Len Bias?
The dude, Kawhi Leonard, he knows
Can
how
I
to
pick Benji Wilson?
Bill Walton- Bill Walton's
Oh,
a guy that had a great MVP year on the Trailblazers. I mean, he had some injuries along the way. Why don't we pick him based on potential?
It's not like he's had only 1 or 2.
Here's
Hey,
the
can I
thing.
pick great player and Greg
Hold on.
Oden? He went to a terrible school though.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you take Steph Curry's 3 seasons where he exploded, if he retired after those 3 seasons with the 2 MVPs, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Isaiah
That's
Thomas
deep.
did have a short career, and he's in
But
the
did
Hall of Fame.
Kawhi win 2 MVPs?
Won 2 final MVPs. Which that
That's
argument
not MVP.
sometimes, but
Look at his past 4 years, bro. That's all I
I
gotta say.
may agree with you, Nug, but
One of the
Steph's
greatest
early years weren't as impactful as some other guys.
averaging 27 plus. He's averaging 5 assists now too. He can play make, he can rebound, he can do everything. I'm taking.
All right, let's just get to Matt. Let's ignore Kawhi here.
Hey, where'd my name go?
All right, Matthew.
I'm with Will. I'm not going for best available. I'm going for best fit. I need a shooter, so we're gonna take Reggie Miller.
Great.
Love the pick.
Good
I
pick.
love Matt Saffin.
Thank you, Matt.
If you ever
because
played Matt Saffin in basketball,
No.
he's the ultimate bruiser. let me
Taking
tell you.
him over, you're taking Reggie over guys like McGrady.
Oh
But
yeah.
he said it's the
I just
fit. He
need
needed
pure
He said it's
shooter.
the fit. He
I-
needs a
I just
shooter,
need a
and
strap.
I agree.
Just need a strap. Okay, I understand.
I think Reggie Miller's a better overall.
You want a
player.
strap?
I know who Jeff's going to
Shoulda
take.
taken
His
Bill.
pick, the dude that
McGrady?
Yes.
All right, Ford.
To read some of these stats quickly.
I mean,
bad. It's not close.
Matt, thank you for taking Reggie Miller because I have a tough decision right now. Do I take the guy with swag and AI or do I take T-Mac? And right
I
now,
don't know.
Both over D Wade.
And you still have weight? Oh, I mean,
exactly.
Jerry West is there.
Oh, don't tell
But
him
I'll
about
take-
Wade.
That's
I need that swag on my team, so I'm going to go Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson.
I feel like Isaiah Thomas and AI might start some team fights. I like it.
Yeah, I feel
You're
like you're
gonna
gonna
have
get
some guys
slammed
that
on.
really want the
You
ball
got
in
some
that team.
total like 10 feet.
Jack and Barkley about to get in a fight.
All right, yeah. So I think just to fill out my starting lineup, I just need a shooting guard. I really don't know why he's still here. A lot of people consider him to be a top 15 player of all time. He's the logo. Give me Jerry West.
No.
You think you take Jerry West over D Wade?
Yes.
Tracy McGrady is balling all over Joe.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's not a hot take, guys.
All right.
It's fine. You're 100% right. People believe that. I just don't.
Yeah, 'cause you guys have a shit ton of recency bias.
I
People
must
believe
say-
that, but
Tracy
you know,
McGrady
they're
better than
wrong.
Jerry West. Like if you put those two together and they go at each other, Tracy McGrady's balling all over him.
Jerry
Well,
West went to
I'll let you believe
WVU.
that.
He's a mountain mama. Let him go.
I mean, that's a great part of his game.
Excuse me, I forgot I'm up, so I'm allowed to talk. Not you guys. Anyways, I don't know how he got to this position, but I'm going to slide Larry Bird down to the 4 because he's a 6'10", and he averaged over 10 rebounds a game, and I'm going to slide into the 3. Another dude that had a one-year stint with the Celtics. Give me Dominique Wilkins.
A highlight reel.
How
I like
does
Dominique.
every good player ever played for the Celtics their last year of their career?
Actually, Wilkins averaged 18 points per game when he played for the Celtics.
Really? That's crazy.
It is. He actually played, I think it was like 92, 93. He played with them. I
That's
did
good.
not know that until I looked him up.
Oh,
But
good.
I like Dominique. But my next pick, I need a back. I'm torn between two guys, and I'm hoping the next guy falls to me, but there's no way. But I need my backup big man who can play some defense. He's a 3-time defensive player of the year.
No.
Scores so much. He led his team to the finals when his second best player was JJ Redick. Give me
Damn
Dwight
you.
Howard.
Yes, Ben. Great pick.
Damn you. I was snagging him
I
next.
was gonna pick
Yeah.
him next round or this round, I guess.
Yeah, well, guess what? You can't.
All right,
so-
Jeffrey.
I really might as well just go best available here. I have my starting lineup. I can
Hold
make.
on, Jeff. Let me make a prediction.
He's going to be over 65.
It's either gonna be Pistol
Elgin
Pete.
Baylor.
It's either gonna be Pistol Pete or Elgin Baylor.
Yeah, it's
That was
Elgin
my
Baylor. It's Elgin
All
Baylor.
right. Jeff's team name should be the Morgue.
Not a bad pick here.
No, it's a good pick. It's just hilarious because Jeff's taking all these dudes that played in the 50s other than CP3.
Yeah,
I see a little
'cause
outlier there.
You
I'm going
guys
to
are
start
letting
adding
them
up their
follow me.
ages.
Guys, I'm getting these guys at such a great value. My team's not even close to yours in comparison. Way
Jeff,
better.
Your
but
first
the only-
pick's dead.
Jeff, the only problem is if these teams play, Jeff, you ain't gonna have half years in your lineup. They all up in heaven, man.
Hey, that's fine. Wilt can still drop 25
Yeah.
and 15 from up there.
He's balling on Jesus
dead.
right now.
Ben's second pick's dead too, so I mean.
Oh shoot.
The helicopter parent.
Oh, come on,
Come on,
man.
guys, we talked about this.
We gotta cut that. Cut it out.
Yo, dude,
Mamba down, Mamba down.
you know how
Just cut this
much
segment.
more difficult it makes my job when you guys say
No one listens to this podcast anymore.
yeah, we got like 4 views on the last one. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Don't cut it out.
All right, so
not.
is it my pick?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I guess
it's
I'm gonna
mine.
go with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that at all. Best overall.
6 man.
Matthew
6 man,
Saffin.
Well,
100
now,
man.
because
Looking good
I have
looking.
another chance, we're going to take T-Mac.
There you go, Matt.
Good snag.
He isn't going.
Damn it.
We need athleticism out there.
All right, fine. Give me Hoodie Mello.
Oh,
So Mello or Hoodie Mello, because those are 2 very
yeah,
different
the
players.
Well, obviously, I want Hoodie Mello, but give me
All right.
Anthony.
All right, baby. Time for some scoring off the bench. I'm picking the Iceman himself, George Garvin.
Good
Yeah,
snag.
It's good one.
Finally, you guys recognizing the old guys.
Spurs legend.
you still double half
Yeah,
the
I
age of
picked
half of
Robert
your
Parrish
players.
for you, baby.
That's solid.
Yeah, I know. I can appreciate that.
George and then Nug to round out round 6 of 9.
Nice.
Thank
Nice.
you.
I got a pretty tough selection here. I don't really know who to go with. You know what? I don't even care at this point. I'm going the new Mr. Triple Double, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
AJ's fuming.
That's what I wanted.
I think he's the next best point guard.
I didn't want him.
I did.
All right.
I know who
My
Jeff's
first one
picking next.
It's a great pick. I don't blame you for that at all.
Since Ben snagged my center I wanted, Dwight Howard, so I'm going to go
Big
with
Bill.
a guy that still in the league now. A monster.
No.
Big
Absolute
surprise.
monster.
No.
You can slide this guy down to center.
No.
And I'm
no,
going
you
to take
can't. Pick
Anthony
another guy.
Davis.
I was literally about to pick
Ah.
Anthony Davis.
Too early for Anthony.
I thought it was going to be Joakim Noah.
Too early for AD.
Slam on Bill Russell.
Too early for
Yeah.
Anthony Davis. He's better than Bill Russell.
Whoa.
And here we go.
Round two.
Davis
And
might
now
have
the
heard how
world is
windmills on his end.
exposed to the stupidity.
Thank you,
Oh my
Jeffrey.
God.
Good comment.
Oh, Bill Russell was good when there was 10 teams.
Just means the
And-
level of competition would be higher on every team.
No, it doesn't. Nobody
What?
played basketball. It was not a well-known sport at the time.
Dude, the league wasn't even full. It was before the merger.
Right, but I'm saying if you want to criticize there being 12 teams instead of 30-some, just think about it. If there are 12 teams, that means each team would be collectively better if there were 30-some teams.
All the good players were on one team.
You disagree with me? Do you disagree with me?
That's right, baby. The best team ever.
The Celtics had like 9 Hall of
It is
Famers.
the best team ever because they had like
Best-
7 Hall of Famers in their
That's
team.
fine. And they also
best
had a-
franchise ever. Red Auerbach, man.
And they also had a
Best-
top 10
Yes,
player
the
ever, in
top
Bill
coach
Russell.
ever. Of course, they're probably arguably the best team ever.
All right, I need another guard off the bench, so I'm going to go with Clyde Drexler.
Oh,
That's a
you
great
took my
pick.
pick.
You guys are taking my job.
George is back up for his 7th selection.
Good pick, Nug.
Thank you. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew who he was.
Hey, can I make an early projection of who Jeff's picking next?
Yeah.
Bob Cousy.
Bob Cousy with the legendary dribble.
Look at his
in a
face.
circle
He's
with
so
your-
pissed. He's like, shit, he figured it
I
out.
wasn't going to pick him, but you'll see.
Bob Cousy with the legendary dribble in a circle move that comes with free back pain because he bends over when he dribbles.
Bob Cousy.
Bob Cousy's got lumbago.
You gotta
Oh,
love Bob
yeah.
Cousy. You gotta love Bob Cousy because he played for the best franchise ever, but highly overrated player.
You'd suck Red Auerbach off from the back.
All right, George, pick.
All right, I'm between 2 guys right here. I think I'm gonna go with another Celtic. Hopefully Ben wanted him, but I'm gonna go with John Havlicek.
Great pick. But I
Son
did
of
not
a
want him.
bitch. One pick before me.
Bill sounds so different without his mic.
I definitely think that was Jeff's wanted pick there.
No, I was
No, he's
actually going
too
to go
young.
with someone else.
He's
He's
too young.
too young. Only played in the 60s.
Is he
Jeff's
alive?
going to go George Mikan.
No.
Oh, well then, maybe not too young.
George Mikan
All
is
right.
a good pick.
All right, Billiam.
I'll take a smooth move off the bench. Another Spurs legend, Manu Ginobili.
Oh,
Baldy.
let's go.
Wow.
The best six man of all time.
Lou Williams? I didn't
What?
know he was here.
Jeff, you're gonna like this. This guy averaged 19, 12, and 2.5 blocks, 5 All NBA, 5 All Defense, MVP and champ. Give me my backup center, Artis Gilmore.
Okay.
Artis
I can
Gilmore
appreciate
was a fantastic pick. He also played for the Celtics.
What?
I'm here to tell you right now,
We don't care.
we don't care.
Then leave the
I actually
podcast.
do care. That's amazing how all these dudes play.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you. Someone that actually has some brain cells in this.
Somebody pick Willis Reed. He played on one leg.
Someone pick Walt
I was
Frazier.
thinking about Willis Reed too, actually.
Matthew.
We're gonna pick a very underrated scorer. We're gonna take Alex English.
That's a great pick. There you go.
He is an underrated scorer.
I
Lights
don't
it
even know
up.
who that is.
I agree with
Pours
that.
the buckets in.
I'm being honest. I don't know who that is.
Kind of shocked this guy's still here. I'm gonna go with James Worthy.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
All right.
All right, you guys can appreciate this pick. I'm going to need some scoring. It's no secret some of my guys didn't play with the three-point line.
it's definitely Bill Walton.
So I'm going to go with a guy that has dominated the game from the three-point line, plays great defense. I think he's better than Ray Allen. Give me Klay Thompson.
Good pick.
Good pick, finally.
Holy
been a while.
shit, he's not 50.
He's close.
I was thinking about Clay in the last round.
Oh, boy. We're in a dilemma here, man.
Benjamin. Closing out round 7 and beginning round 8.
Well, see, the only problem I have here is I was going to look for Clay because I needed scoring off the bench, but I was
J.R. Smith.
I was really banking for Jeff on taking like Bob Pettit or something like that, or Dave Cowan.
The first MVP, that's not a bad pick, Benjamin.
Do you want to repick then?
No, I'm happy with my pick.
All right, but anyways, I'm not the happiest with this pick, but I think it's a great pick for like shooting wise. I'm gonna go Paul George because he offers me some defense.
That
too.
is a great pick, actually.
And I apologize, Ford, for not choosing Chris Mullin. I know you love that man to death, but Paul
Chris
George
Mullin.
just offers more defense, and that's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
I swear we had an argument a few weeks
I-
ago, and you said Rick Barry was above Paul George.
Yeah, but Rick Barry, he's not athletic. I like athletes.
Rick
I
Barry
like
is a
athletes.
good player too.
But
He
Who
then-
was-
else is joining the party at Heather's
Then
Tank?
with my last pick, he's not the best shooter. He's insanely athletic. Played with Shaq whenever he wasn't 490 pounds. I'm going to go with Penny Hardaway because I need some speed
Yeah.
on my bench.
there you go.
Good pick.
I like it. So I'm going to go with a guy has some of the most underrated post moves in the game. He
Kevin
was
McHale.
yeah,
Nice pick.
yeah. I'm picking Kevin McHale. He was one of the best number 2 players. Backing up Larry Bird.
You know,
I
this
don't
is
think you can go wrong.
nothing is a terrible pick, but did you know he was only on one All NBA team his entire career?
That's fine. Look at the guys that he played with during his career.
It's just
It's relative.
tough to say a guy is one of the GOATs at his position when
You misspelled McHale very badly.
How am I
I'm
supposed
just kidding.
to? How does
I'm
it
just
spell?
kidding. I'm kidding.
perfect.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's spelled right.
Yeah,
I know.
bitch. Yeah.
one All NBA team to me, that's just crazy for a guy who's supposed to be like incredible at his position.
He was very good. But
I know he's good. It's just like I don't know if you can say he's like top
well,
five.
who were the other big men that he played with back in that day? Why he didn't get it? I mean, Hakeem played in his prime, or played during McHale's prime years too.
Oh, forward.
Not the same position, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know what they took centers or forwards back then. They did a little different. Jeff, do you know what happened back then with that stuff?
No, I didn't follow the All NBA teams back then. Sorry.
You skipped the 80s, just the 50s.
His dad might.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
let's continue. Ford.
All right. This is going to be a reach, but my team needs an enforcer on my bench.
Yes.
Nog, you're going to love this pick because MJ's going to have a hell of a time. Give me Bill Lambier.
Whoa, yeah, bad boys.
I'd rather Rick Mahorn.
I don't think I spelled it right.
Hey, they said in the Jordan Rules, that
I spelled that?
documentary said they told Mahorn and Lambier if MJ leaves the ground, throw him back on the ground.
Hey, man, ends justify the means. Machiavelli.
All right, Matt.
For my pick, we're gonna take an underrated player. He's has one of the most clutch timeouts of all time. Chris
Oh.
Webber.
That's a good pick.
Actually, is a nice pick, Matt.
Chris Webber with the elbow shot, man. He did not miss. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Uncle Drew?
No, I have not.
Uncle Drew.
I apologize. Did Matt take Chris Webber?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I missed that.
That is not how you spell his name.
Hey,
That is still not how you spell his name.
I
I'm pretty
couldn't
sure.
remember if there was one or two.
Weeb.
All right, this one's gonna appease the boomers again. I need a guy who can play both guard spots. He's an amazing scorer, fantastic playmaker. Was one of the first really flashy guys that I've ever seen watch like basketball film on. Pistol Pete. Give me that.
Someone
man.
get a picture of Nug doing that?
You know who I should have taken over Penny is Earl the
Oh,
Pearl
The
Monroe.
fact that no one has taken Elvin Hayes yet is astounding to me.
Why didn't you pick him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick him now because I already have a big man and
Well, maybe you should have.
I need
Speaking of big men,
Just
I
take
need one to round out my team. I'm going to take the man that brought a championship to Portland, Bill Walton.
Hey,
Really?
MVP.
Bill Walton also played for the Celtics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
everyone
shit. He
knew
won a
that one.
championship with him.
We still don't care.
We still don't value your opinion.
Bill Walton, arguably the second
I'll end
greatest
this shit
college
right
player
now.
of all time.
Do it. You won't.
I think
George.
it's Lou Alcindor,
Let me
Bill
see.
Walton.
Alcindor.
You guys know Kareem's real name is Ferdinand?
Yeah. I did not
No.
know that.
Ferdinand Lewis Alcindor.
Oh, okay.
His name should be Curry, man.
Curry.
name's
Oh,
Best player
inspirational.
every time. We have high basketball knowledge.
I wouldn't use we as a collective.
Oh shit.
George.
You know what? I think I got enough scoring around the team. My second last pick is going to go around a defensive presence in the paint. I'm going with finger wag. I'm going with Dikembe Mutombo. I don't care what anyone
Like that.
The Finger King.
The finger.
So they call Nug.
Surprised no one's picked Willis Reed yet.
And my last pick, picking one of the more underappreciated players during his time in the league. Great floor general, good leader, one of the most perfect teammates.
I know you-
Member
There's
of
the suck up Spurs.
the Big Three, Tony Parker.
Big
Over
three.
Walt Frazier? Ugh.
I forgot about Wolf Frazier.
All right.
I
So,
think Jeff has anti-recency bias.
What about Gilbert Arenas?
No, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I have KD as my fourth ranked small forward, but you guys are taking them too early, so I'm not going to take the young guys.
Gilbert Arenas would literally shoot the lights out.
Run into your
locker
room.
oh my god. All right. So that wraps up rounds 1 through 8. Round 9, we are going to do with this round is going to be mainly for jokes, picking the funniest player possible, basically. But before we get into round 9, I'm going to give a recap of the real teams real quick, run down team by team. So, Nug and the Salem Executioners.
Here, let each person give like their own.
Yeah, do you guys want to read your own off? I mean,
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so for
Jeffrey,
my
you
squad-
fucked the flow.
So for my squad, I started off with Michael Jordan, paired him up with his buddy Scottie Pippen. And then around 3, I have a nice steady defensive presence in Kevin Garnett. Got a perfect playmaker in Steve Nash. Picked maybe the most athletic player to ever play other than LeBron Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'd say MJ is better, more of an athlete.
Then I
Wilt.
selected Anthony Davis and finished my draft off with Clyde Drexler and Tony Parker for my bench guard spots.
All right, George and Lynn Sanity. What's your team looking like?
I think I got a pretty solid starting five. You know, I got some presence in the paint with Robinson. I got some scoring with Malone, LeBron, and some sharp shooting with Ray Allen, Jason Kidd to distribute the ball. On defense, I got athletic freak Russell Westbrook. I got the blocking master finger wagger Dikembe Mutombo. And I got John Havlicek. Rest in peace, John Havlicek. I think he died last year or something. If you guys want to talk about peak, I'm picking Jeremy Lin. Look at that peak.
We didn't do round 9 yet.
Oh, we didn't do round 9
No,
yet?
we're doing this first.
Oh, well, that's my
Doug,
round
I
9
hope you
pick.
take Jeremy
It
Lin.
was in the name.
All right, I apologize. Will and the Sunset Beach Ballers. 1 through 8.
All right, for starting five, the Sunset Beach Ballers are rolling out Magic and Steph Curry. At the guard positions, at the forwards, we got Dirk Nowitzki and Dennis Rodman, and we're starting Robert Parrish as our starting center. And we're going to be bringing George Garvin and Manu off the bench, a couple of electric Spurs legends, and Bill Walton.
AJ Morrow, the Philadelphia Foreskin.
All right,
What you
here's
looking
what
like?
we got. First 2 picks, the best center and power forward of all time, Kareem and Timmy Duncan. Next, we got probably one of the best ISO scorers of all time, James Harden. After that, the best defensive point guard ever, Gary Payton. And then, who's going to end up being a top 5 small forward ever and is one of the best all-around players at position, Kawhi Leonard. Off the bench, we got Hoodie Mello putting up buckets. Then we got 2 rock-solid players who used to play back in the old days, Artis Gilmore and Pistol Pete.
Matthew Saffin, look at Curry, man. Is your team inspirational?
Yes, we got the big O Oscar Robertson for our distributor. We got Reggie Miller as our strap at the 2. We got Paul Pierce as an all-around wing at the 3, and then we got Hakeem and Moses Malone locking down the paint. Then we got 2 scorers in T-Mac and Alex English as our backup guards, and then we got Weber as a backup big.
Z Ford, the ISO Joes.
We're at point guard, we got Isaiah Thomas, member of the Bad Boys. Shooting guard, we got the man with swag, Allen Iverson. Small forward, we got the 7-footer with skill, Kevin Durant. Power forward, Chuck, Charles Barkley. Center, we got the original Superman, Diesel Shaq. Off the bench, we got D-Wade, James Worthy, and the enforcer, Bill Laimbeer.
Jeffrey, Jeff Chefs, and
Yeah.
Borg.
Yeah, the old squad. Well, I started off this draft with the 3rd best player ever, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Then I piled him up with his old-time rival, Bill Russell. No one's getting a rebound down low. Then I get some great dynamic playmaking and Dr. J. And, you know, I have a lot of hype, and I need someone to distribute the ball to my playmakers. So why not take a guy that can pass, has some playmaking skill of his own, plays great defense, CP3. Then, you know, someone that gets so overlooked by this group and a lot of people that only started following basketball of today's age, Jerry West, the logo. Then somehow, in the round 6, Elgin Baylor fell to me. And then I needed some shooting off my bench. I recognized that. Some great defense and just some guys to bring out modern-day players, Klay Thompson. And then a guy that would tell other defensive players his post moves and still score. I rounded out this team with Kevin McHale.
All right, Ben, I saw Joe making an appearance behind you.
He's
Who-
taking great pictures of me.
Who is
knowing
in
that-
Heather's Tang?
Well, let me tell you, we got a great team. But before I round out my team, if you notice a trend, every single one of these teams, Nug, your opinion does not matter. So we're not going with this. Every team chose someone that played for the Celtics. I think that shows how great of a franchise that team really was. And Nug, people do care. So to start mine, we got John Stockton at the point guard. Great dish man, great defense. And then we're going to go with the 2. We got Kobe. I mean, it's a shame as to what actually happened to him a couple months ago, but that doesn't take away his mentality, his scoring, and his defense. And then at the 3, I got him in the 5th round. Terrific pick, I believe, and Dominique Wilkins. He can jump out of the building, shoot a little mid-range, get to the rim. And then we got one of the best scorers and probably the dude that made the most difficult shots in NBA history off of just hands in the face. Contested is Larry Bird. We got a great big and Pat Ewing. And on the bench, we got a couple guys that are still playing now. We got Dwight Howard, Paul George, and another one we got an electric speed man at the point guard and big point guard, Penny Hardaway.
Damn, I noticed the trend in Ben's team. He really liked picking some players that were pretty selfish when they used to play.
No surprises
Maybe.
there. Shoe fits. All right, round 9. We're going to go same draft order as we started with. Nug, who are you taking?
Oh, I have to pick the biggest alpha male to ever play in the NBA. The one and only, the fat rabbit, Big Chungus, Nikola Jokic.
All right. George, I'm assuming you're still taking Jeremy Lin.
All right, yeah, since I was stupid and didn't realize what we were doing before, I'm picking the greatest 10-game span in the history of NBA.
William.
All right, if you're going to have Magic on your team, you got to be able to run the floor. I'm going to pick one of the best to ever do it. Troy Escalade Jackson. At 6'10", 375 pounds, one of the greatest and1 ballers of all time.
I don't even know who that is. All right. Anthony.
You know what? There's some really tough choices here, but I want a tough ass team, and there's no one tougher than the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues.
Hey.
Matthew.
Along with Ford, we need an enforcer, and no one's better than that than the great Rick Mahorn.
Hey.
Ford.
I love this man. All my friends know he's like my favorite player. I need that white guy on my team. Give me Jingles, Joe Ingles.
ISO Joe.
ISO Joe. ISO Joe joining the ISO Joes. Jeffrey.
Yeah, and what a steal in round 9. I'm taking a guy that if we redrafted 2003, he probably ends up going number 1. Darko Milicic. Let's go, baby.
Milicic.
I thought Jeff was gonna pick an actual.
So did I. I thought he was going to make a real pick.
I thought Jeff
All
was
right.
gonna go cheap.
Ben, who's closing out the
This
draft?
might be the best. He is the grandfather to someone that we know and also hate. I'm going to go with Paul Westphal.
I fucking knew it.
Oh,
Who the hell is Paul Westphal?
Ice cold.
Who the hell is Paul Westphal? Oh, and the two just clicked together. Damn, now I'm sad. I thought, Ben, you were going to take Brian Scalabrine, though.
It was between those two. I had to go with that one, though.
He was just too obvious of a pick, I guess.
Probably.
I can see by the look on his
Kwame
face.
Brown.
All right.
He had like what, a -12 overall in 2K. Brian Scalabrine, absolute garbage.
honorary selection, God Sham God.
He had the awareness of a newborn baby.
And Flight React.
Oh my God.
All right.
Hey, 1 month till June.
1 month.
Yes, 1 month till June. Flight React is taking over the NBA. Any closing comments? Or was that a good way to end it? How bad?
My
That's
team would
great.
dog
Great
everyone's
way to end
here.
it. Great way. To
Hell no.
As soon as Magic comes out, Escalade's coming in.
No drop off in playmaking. 0.
Exactly. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, my center can be a point guard.
Ain't none of y'all touching Muggsy Bogues. He's running all over everybody.
No one's touching the mixtape.
Paul Westphal gets shots up, man.
You guys aren't even going to be able to find Darko. He's
I
probably
hate
somewhere.
it here.
The sun rises in the east and it
Eastern
falls in the
man,
west.
Oh man.
I'm retiring.
Did he actually play like in the NBA?
Yes.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Nick
Oh,
Suns.
God. Hey, boys.
What did
It was
Bill
a fun
say?
one. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of The Cycle, Remember to follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitter at @thecyclepod_, and subscribe on YouTube. We hope to see you back here for another episode. As always, stay safe and stay healthy.
Cut.